I'm Diethelm Metzger, owner and operator of Makadi Safaris. The first professional hunting safari was conducted in 1969 by my dad. In 1972 the company was formalized, and my dad and my mother, they ran the company till 1995, at which stage then Katja and myself took over Makadi Safaris. We in the meantime had our little own come-up hunting safaris, but then when my dad or my parents retired, we took over Makadi Safaris because it was an established name and had a client base which was intriguing and interesting to us. So we took over Makadi Safaris, and since 1995 Katja and I have been running Makadi Safaris by ourselves. We are central Namibia on the highland plateau. It's considered the camel thorn savanna, and that's about an hour's drive northeast of the airport. In kilometer terms, it's 95 kilometers from the airport, or alternatively about 60 miles from the airport. We have quite a variety of game here on the property. We have the traditional game, the kudu, the gemsbok, the hartebeest, the springbok, the warthog. To that we add the little ones, the tiny ones, which is the steinbok and the duiker. And then not as plentiful as the above species or the ones that I just named. We've got both wildebeest species, the black wildebeest and the blue wildebeest, waterbuck, impala, some sable, giraffes of course, eland, and the mountain zebra, as well as the Burchell zebra. Hunting is very important for areas like our areas, the commercial private land. We all have a limited amount of land available, and the land has to produce so that we can live, that we can send our children to school, that we can retire at one stage. So we have a resource base which needs to be optimized or utilized optimally so that we can live off it and feed our families. Now in Namibia on the highland plateau, we don't have very many options. It's extensive rangeland and it can only be used by grazing. You either graze cattle or you graze wildlife, and it's either they support each other or they complement each other, or it's just cattle or just wildlife. And as long as wildlife has a value, and this is where hunting comes in, hunting gives wildlife a value, because there are people that are willing to pay to hunt these animals, and as long as wildlife has a value, it contributes to your well-being. If hunting is not possible anymore, the wildlife does not have a value anymore, and the hunting cannot be substituted by non-consumptive tourism, because we've got vast nature reserves, vast natural areas. So the non-consumptive tourist would not easily come here, or not to the level of hunters. First of all, and secondly, they don't bring the income that hunters do. So the hunter provides a value to the game, and the value of the game makes that it stays on the property. If we don't have the value anymore, then we have to remove the game by whatever means and stock the grazing that we have available for the wildlife. We have to stock that with cattle or other livestock. We do not hunt from vehicles, we hunt on foot. We stalk the animals, it's a fair chase. I think they really do appreciate it. They also appreciate that we've been in the business for a very long time, and with that comes a certain amount of reliability that has been proven in the market. I think those are probably the two main arguments or things that we hear from our hunters. I think another thing that they like is the family-run operation, and that we also have a good relationship with a lot of families. So we're basically concentrating somewhat on families. We just had a family with 2 children. Before that we had a family with 1 child, and before that the whole year we've been hunting with families and children. So, and we enjoy that. I believe that we have to start with the youth to continue hunting, and I think that is part of our mission, is to get young people involved and teach them how to hunt properly.